What's up? So it doesn't really matter what I do. These people, like, it's like the officer said, they got a fucking hard on, and this is what they do. They don't know anything like different. I try to reason with them, like, think about your, like, if you have a family or a mom or a dad. What if you're a child fucking around? You know what I mean? And your mom and dad are going to be responsible for your fucking games you play. That's a problem. So all I'm trying to do is recruit. And he goes, imposter sus. I tap on him. What do we got? Just another one of those people that like to harass. That's cool. And that's fine. Okay? So, that's that. I went long, hard to explain to him. Watch your mouth, okay? King of sus. Left blood, you all hate. I am here in your top 10. You're pathetic. You can read it for yourself. I don't feel like reading it. You know, he stalked my wife, my family, misused third-party info. That's a problem. Those who know, laugh aloud and will be in grave trouble. CM Gold is just one of many. You are the cause. And they are the cause. They are the cause. I've traced the IPs. I know where CM Gold lives. It's not a fucking game. And I have to give all this info to the police and to the investigators. I've tried to just tell them, leave me alone. For a year now, and they can't. And even when you do something like this, when you try to explain to them, all right, stop, all right, but they do this to get a reaction, right? But the reaction they're going to get is a cease and desist order every time and the same explanation. You need to fucking stop, all right? Very simple. All you have to do is stop, and all the hassle between me and you will stop. But you guys don't want to stop. You're enjoying it, right? You're enjoying what you're doing, and you're causing problems, and you're forcing my hand, because the police told me how to deal with this. So I told them to watch their mouth. You know, king of sus. If I'm a sus, you might as well be the king of it. You know. The only reason I changed my name to CM Green is because when I was Cloud9er, I decided to find out who was the most toxic, famous streamer in the world was CM Gold. You could say I became CM Green because of CM Gold. It's the perfect thing. Both G's, both CM. They always wanted me to have waifu in my name. I do now. It's just not the one they want. I've tried to be a reasonable man about all of this, but it's affecting my wife's like free time. She cries. It's not cool. You guys say, oh, well, he's a bad guy. How am I a bad guy when you're creating the rift and divide between a family? Intentionally, and you're enjoying it. So you're going to have your day in court. It's not a big deal. Even the cop said, you know, last time, it's harassment. I'm not going to write that. It's not nice. It's not needed. I want to reassure anyone that plays video games. It's fine to game, but if this is what they do, they invite me to co-op, right? And they invite me to co-op. I have people in my own nighthead that try to do this to me, but I know who they are, so I don't really sweat on it. I just don't play with them, and I don't play that game mode with people, you know, that fuck around. The other day, Snalls and Snalls went in, invited me to a co-op, playing the co-op. I've always noticed they never care. No one ever goes past 16 with me, and there's a reason for that. An absolute fucking reason. Because after 16, you get high value targets. So they'll try and invite me to 50s and this and that. I'll try to serve lower people, but they'll just make bunk accounts where I'm just serving alt accounts for them. I'm not even really helping anyone. I don't want to help anyone from the UA waifus. I do not like them. CM Gold's a bitch. All right. There's a lot of people in that group that are very toxic, and they would push like, oh, he's been to prison. Who cares? Lots of people been to prison. You know? You guys have what looks like pedophilia or a pedophile type fucking anime pictures in your fucking Discord. All right, I was in that Discord. I have the recording. We guys and I was like, oh yeah, look at. I thought they would have fixed that for Mona by now, but they didn't. I made a comment about that, and they were like, oh, Mona. Everyone take pictures and everyone be Mona. And then lined up their Monas and just looked up her skirt and took pictures and threw them in their Discord. That was about the time I realized that that's not for me as an ex-convict. I am not cool with child molesters or rapists. So I have a huge, huge PewDiePie problem with it. It's that simple. Okay? If you are doing what CM Gold thinks is funny, or you a part of CM Gold and then you make an alt account, for example, Thanos, bro. Thanos, I hate to put you on blast, but I don't really care. You know what I mean? Go join them for all I fucking care. Like, I don't care. I don't care if everyone left. All right? And I was just here by myself. I would still play the game. It's not going to change anything. All right? I have plenty of situations where there's no balance in the server and you can't build a knighthood, and that doesn't matter to me. Thanos will be like on the game 4 hours here, but you'll see Thanos in another server. And you're probably thinking, well, how's that possible? Anything's possible with the right tech. Where is it? It's not important. I have another video of it. But you'll go in Friends and you'll see that Thanos is just fucking missing. Alright? Right now, Thanos is logged in 4-4. One time, Thanos was on in my knighthood by like 10 minutes ago, and then it said like 3 hours ago in Friends list. Mr. Boney Pants was like that too. Mr. Boney Pants was doing the same shit. So Thanos is on watch. There's a few of them that are on watch. Mata left recently. You know, like I'm aware of everything that's going on. I found your names, like all of you that harassed me, Alex, Daniel. I found Brandy. I found you all. Like, you motherfuckers have been found. You know what I mean? I even called Daniel and was like, hey man, he tried to play it off cool, but he lied about his secret gun range he had. You know what I mean? I told him, you got a problem with me, just show up, you know? He's like, give me all the info you have. I was like, nah, Daniel, you think I don't know who you are? You think I don't know what you've caused? And he was like, yeah, I would be angry too. Well, you sure sound like a big sus puss, Daniel, when it comes to me actually calling you at your fucking address or at your place of business. All right, then I found Brandy, all right, and I found Lee and all the others, and I decided I'm going to hit them up too and ask them to stop. The cops weren't doing their job the way they should have been, you know, and I fucking basically became the investigator. That's that. King, you're on as King Sus, all right? He's from another server right here. King, this fool, like, that's what they do. They just put their fucking shit in their name and then they tie it in. I would do the same thing, but it doesn't make sense. I mean, I just play one account. I'm not, you know what I mean? They want to say try hard. You know, I just play one account. It's not necessary. But I do play 15 gotcha games. I do not have time for the shit you guys do. I don't fucking care. If you're mad the other day that I kicked you because you joined me, King, all right, the one that's pulling right here. See King right here? All right, he joined me because he wanted to do a co-op the other day, but I was just trying to solo it. He joins me and I kick him. Do you know why I kick him? Because he's somebody I don't want to fuck with. It's really sad because I had somebody in my knighthood that left. His name was Go Juan. And Mr. Juan here, he leaves, okay, and goes. He joins the UA waifus, right? And then if you go into, what is it? It's very interesting. I don't usually go in here. All right, I'm 5th. Not too bad. Fantastic. I haven't been trying hard lately. Like playing the game at all or doing anything. I know that this is Volkner, Sweeney. Volker's not even in here, I don't think, anymore. I'm gonna have to change you in ESO, don't worry. What were you, 40? I doubt you've gone anywhere since then. Yeah. Volkner's not even in here, so I have to adjust you in ESO. I know who you are. Okay. Where is it? I want to find him. I want to find this one person who's hella strong. It makes me feel real bad they left us because they probably went there and they were like, oh yeah, it's not for me. One, I tried, you know what I mean? You were in the right spot, bro. I don't know why you, like, just because they're more powerful doesn't mean that's the right answer, bro. Here he is. He's number 12, extremely powerful. He was with me. Here's a prime example. He was with me. And then he goes to leave for the UA waifus. He splits. And I'm like, oh, well, fuck it, you know. And then he was with them for about a week. And he probably had time with them and he probably saw the shit I was talking about. And maybe he has a heart. And Juan was like, I don't want to go back to Cloud because that would make him feel uncomfortable. You're absolutely right, bro. I don't want you back. Go start a night. Go do something else. Go find someone else to join. I wouldn't want you back, honestly. I already have to deal with enough. Seeing you go to them, I was like, whatever, like modest. Just get the fuck on, live your life. And that's what I want. All right, it's really simple. And somebody else that made a recording of this, I'm aware that CM Gold is actually this guy. I've known, like, to be honest, okay? But he builds multiple accounts and plants them places. That's how he gets Garo, Cox, Nika. There's like endless people. Look at this asshole. He's the one causing you a problem. He's ranked number 11. Are you mad too that you're not in the top 10, you fucking fruit ball? You guys will never get me out of the top 10. As soon as, even if I was in 9th, I would just spend $20,000. I could spend $20,000 today. Okay, and I would just go fucking spend it and drop you guys off the map and take all the clout. But I'm not getting donations for this game I play, so I play it at a pace. As of right now, things are looking pretty juicy. Cox is doing pretty good. Mr. Boney Pants is feeling special. We got a few 150s. Fantastic. So my next jump is going to be in a week or two. I don't really stress. I can kill them, and they can kill me. So it's a fair game. I'm the only knighthood that gives them opposition, and I exist in their top 10 precious place. They want their members in top 10. Maybe CM Gold shouldn't have called me fucking the missing puzzle piece. Should have showed me more respect as a human being, but they didn't. They were like, oh, first thing CM Gold said when I joined the Discord was, ignore all this shit we talked to you, blah, blah, blah. And he or she would just say for fun to leave him, hidden, they were like, blah, 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 leave all the, leave him alone talking about me. If you have any problems, communicate with me. I was like, all right. But there were problems. Volkner was like, well, you smoke marijuana. Who cares, bro? It's not a drug. Where the fuck are you from? Texas, where it's illegal? I'm sorry. In California, it's pretty much absolutely legal. It's not legal on the federal level. It's about to be. Cops do it. Everyone does it. It's not a drug. It's a plant. So get the fuck off everyone's back. It's either take pills for headaches or smoke a doobie. What are you going to do after work? I don't drink liquor. So there's that. I don't drink liquor at all. So, sometimes the wife is like, you want to get a glass of wine or something? We got wine tasting cards to go out for a few hours and taste wine at a five-star resort in Old Town, but we haven't even gone to do that because we're not drinkers. So anyone that thinks I'm a bad guy, my wife has dropped tears over the shit that has happened. Tears. The other day she had a promotion as a manager and you guys were busy fucking around on Facebook and whatnot. And because we had to call the police twice, she ended up fucking up her management position. You guys actually are doing more harm to my wife than you are even me. If you guys feel big, you're making a grown woman cry. A nice woman. If you're so fixated on what I've done in the past or what you think you found on me currently, all right, Mal Niner and me were going through something during COVID-19. We had a fucking argument and she lied to kick it. If it was true, she wouldn't be here with me. That's what I'll say. Okay? All right? In fact, I'm going to go get Mal Niner right now and have her tell the world. Mal Niner, come here real quick. Come here. I'm recording. I just need you to tell the world real quick. I'm going to include you in this one since they probably don't believe me or my word. These bastards, CM Gold and all this bony pant bullshit and all the headache, did it fuck you up on your management job on your double when we had to call the cops recently?
Yeah.
Does it make... Were you crying?
Yeah.
You want to say something firm to
Yeah, fuck you guys.
There you go. Fuck you guys. All right? Would you be with me if the shit that they're reading, obviously, on the internet was true? Would you be here if I was a bad guy?
No.
Do you love me?
Yes.
Do you love 70S?
Fuck. Yes, I do.
All right. Are you happy that Mr. Boney Pants kicked 18 of our members out? Did that make you happy?
No, he's stupid.
You're stupid, homie. Hear that? So while you guys keep fucking around and doing what you're doing, the only real person you're affecting is my wife, who's right here, and that's why I brought her in here. I wanted you to hear it from the horse's mouth. This isn't scripted. You guys need to stop. Cease and desist your bullshit. If you're a gamer and you want to play a video game, that's cool. All right, but what's going to happen with my current court case is going to get washed. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
We're going to call the motherfuckers today. The DA is having a hard time prosecuting a guy that fucking, you know what I mean? Where the wife is like, drop the charges, I made a mistake. You admit that you blew that shit out of proportion, right?
Yeah.
All right, so she wouldn't be here, everyone. All right, I have I'm supposed to just have decent communication with my wife because of the current circumstance, all right? But that's because they made it that way, the system. If you're causing problems like death threats on my wife and my child, you're inadvertently causing the problems that created the emotional distress in the family. You're responsible for our hardship. Do you feel they're responsible?
Yes.
You've seen the death threats, right? You heard him call me cracker and bread out and all that shit, right? If I remember, you ran to the restroom and cried over it. I didn't cry, but you did. I remember. It was hard for you to hear, wasn't it? The racism.
Yeah.
Just remember, we're white. We're the enemy now. Go ahead. I just wanted the world to hear your...
You open that?
Yes, I will. Thank you. Apologies. I'll be joining you soon. Thank you. I love you. There you go. So, I don't know how much more you need from me, but she's here. And if it was really the problem they claim it was, okay? It's that simple. To my hackers, bro, you got to stop. All right? There's a lot of shit coming down on your plate. I urge you to stop that. Like, out of respect of you being a human being, maybe having family or friends, and like you don't want to go do time, you need to think about your actions and what you're doing before you do it. This has been another reaction video from Pick It Up Reactions. Have a good one.